Yo. Welcome to the 11th episode of Checking In with Brando. And today I got my boy, my brother, my boy Femi. How you doing, my guy?
What's wrong, gang? What's wrong, man? For the people who don't know, man, it's my brother, man. A good person, man. Good person, man. Kept me out a lot of shit. Kept my head on right, man. Glad to be on this shit, man.
Yes, sir. You know I had to get you on, my guy. What you up to, bro?
Shit, man. Out the way, bro. Trying to knock out this last year of the school shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Had a little ups and downs and shit, but we get through it, though. We get through it. Nothing too much.
Feel you. What you been up to, man?
Yeah.
What you been up to since we last spoke, bro?
Right now I'm being Superman, so I got the little one in town. But shit, when he was off, before all this shit came through, shit with the ladies, man.
Okay.
Coming home and shit, man. Gotta get to these ladies, man. You know how it go. College break, man. Come back home, you know, you gotta get right back at it for the summer and shit.
I feel you, man. So how I feel to be home, man?
Trying to second guess myself and say, like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't the route to go right here.
Wow.
But that shit, you
I
trying
didn't
to
realize
stay.
that happened so close to your crib, bro.
Yeah, that happened close to my house. Like, we even heard the shots coming home because I just came home from a kid birthday party, you know, with my son to meet the other side of his family. And meet the other side of his family. Came home a little bit too late. And then, you know, we heard the gunshots, but we thought they was like fireworks.
Wow.
That's what OG thought it was, my mama.
Wow, damn, that's fucking crazy, bro.
So yeah, a lot of stuff is going, you know, it's every time we come back home to the shop, man. Y'all know it's always something new. Something unnecessary going on.
That's true. That's very true, man. Dog, bro. My boy, you out for the summer, man.
Yeah.
Dog, how was the school year, bro?
Man, that school year was tough, man. It was really a challenge for me. Not really, you know, taking all the good advice. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through a little ups and downs this semester. Like, and it's not even got really nothing to do with school. It's really outside of school. Like my outside of lifestyle affected with my school. But I got such a unique story. I ended up really holding it down, still keeping my mind militant, still trying to, you know, stay focused on track, and I end up landing back on my feet. But I've been through hell. I tell you, I've been through hell this semester. Hell. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down for the people, man.
Well, you know, this really going to I'm gonna really speak to the youth on this one. Like, always go with your first mindset and think shit out before you did it. And me watching Power and all types of shit, it kind of boosted up my ego of doing hella unnecessary dumb shit that I should have been left in my past, especially with the opportunities I got set in my face. Like, if you in school, man, play your part. You can't be in school and be a part-time drug dealer, a part-time this or a part-time that. And that was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like the shit was easy. You know, especially me being down south and shit. You know, you only got like one sheriff going around. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like you back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I took life for granted. You know what I'm saying? Tried to throw the dice. You know, the pandemic hit. Couldn't really find too many jobs. So shit. My dumb ass decided to say, like, hey, shit, I'm gonna start selling again, start selling drugs again. Kicking it with, you know what I'm saying? Have to watch who you move with, because everybody not your friend too. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so lucky enough, I had to find the hard way. But it's just one thing about me. I guess it's because I'm an Aquarius or something. Like, it's just a militant mindset, like chess moves. You know what I'm saying? So I know when to put my money in and put my money out. You know, so nothing too major, but yeah, I ended up getting arrested like 3 times this year, 2021. It's been a real tough semester, man. Real tough semester. Real. 3 times. Wow. First time, somebody else bullshit. Second time, somebody else bullshit. Third time, this is all me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Facing like 6 counts of felonies. I ended up taking a plea deal. I got like, 2 years of probation. You know, I was hitting that road, man. Like I say, I was hitting that road, trying to be trying to be something that I ain't, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? It was me, but it's not me. You know what I'm saying? God ain't never put me in a position to get out and then for me to walk backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just had to sit back and really focus that, you know. I got a son going on. So like me being in that cage for 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? I had to really sit down and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is this the life you want to go for your son? You know what I'm saying? You wasn't raised like this. You know what I'm saying? Is it fair
Facts.
for him not to have no father in the household? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shit, I had to sit back and think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no bitch. I always took risks. Always, you know that. You know that.
Yeah.
I always took my own risk up in the streets. But like when you ain't gotta be in the streets, man, don't force yourself to it. No matter how good that music sound or how good that shit look on TV, man. Stay focused on the prize, man. It's a reason why you there. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why everybody took the right lane and I took the left lane. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
fuck up your journey trying to, you know what I'm saying, do what everybody else do. Trying to make excuse for any means. And I'm just speaking for the youth of my city. Or the youth all, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
understand that shit get real, that shit get real influence. Like it's like especially when you listen to, especially to these rappers coming out of the city like Lil Durk. You know, all this bullshit, especially if you've been on tone in the world, like it really fucked up the whole entire world if you can see it.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, I don't want to put everything on them. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's just,
True.
you know,
True.
shit can get real. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little darker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You making somebody else pain, your pain in them lyrics, and it ain't gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Look
That's
to
right.
something else that can really motivate your soul or doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To your like being. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be really Kendrick Lamar. People trying to put, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Little baby, you ain't moving too fast, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch, you know what I mean? Watch what you listen to. Watch what you feed your soul, man. Watch
That's
what you
true.
feed your soul.
Man, that's
You
so
don't want to
real,
feed your
bro.
soul all that darkness and all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, yeah, I ended up getting incarcerated 3 times, like doing dumb shit that I ain't have to be doing. First time I was riding with the wrong motherfuckers and beat back. You know how that shit go when they get behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But always hold it solid. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing about me is I don't know if it has always been in me. Like I knew what the fuck I signed up for before doing it. I hope y'all ain't no 6 9s out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I always held the
That
bag.
not
Even my
me.
mom. You know what I'm saying? Your mama might want you to tell your mom, but you don't never. You know what I'm saying? You get up in them investigation rooms, you shut the fuck up. Yeah, especially if you want to play that part, man. Don't ever think just because you know what I'm saying? Pac-Man coach your ass is just to start telling like, you know what I'm saying? And then try to ghost out the situation. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I
Bro.
put my foot in that. You know what I'm saying? I walked in that shit, man. You be the one to rub it off your feet. You don't be looking for no handouts or looking for, you know what I'm saying? It don't work
Mm-hmm.
like that. So make sure you hold it solid in all your situations for anybody that's listening.
That's true, man. That's true, bro. How did you realize like people got to be cautious of the things that they feed their soul, you know, that they let into their energy.
Man, to answer that, like you said, like what you said in the beginning of the class, like how did I like
Because you remember how you said like people should gotta be cautious of the things they feed their soul. A lot of people don't realize that. So how did you come to that conclusion?
just sitting down and thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like really sitting there. It was like really a feeling. You know what I'm saying? God will always give you this certain energy where it ain't really self-explanatory. You gonna know what's going on. It's that confidence in your head. You know what I'm saying? Telling
Mm-hmm.
you. You know what I'm saying? But and that's what gave me like I really did. It really, you know what I'm saying? Really it's self-explanatory, but at the end of the day, like God gonna give you a vision on why shit went this way, and you will know why it went that way. You like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like say for instance, like if I steal, if I end up stealing out my mama purse, I never get caught. You know, like you in particular that stole out of your mama purse knew that was wrong. God gave you a little vision and you knowing that was wrong. So guess what? It's basically like bad karma. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
your stuff ended up being taken. You like, damn, why has all this shit happened to me? What have you done for all this shit to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Occur to you. Sometimes you gotta sit back when you take L's or take W's. What did you do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what God threw to me, you know what I mean, that energized to my brain was like, well, you feeding your soul the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? You out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm gonna speak for Lil Durk. Dirk especially, like a lot of the shit that my boy be saying for, like, that's real life shit that I go through on a daily basis, no matter where I'm at or what position I am in life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and me just feeding that soul, I mean, like, hearing the pain, it's different from hearing the pain and then trying to feed it to the reactions of the music that he be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The reaction of you trying to get your get back for your homie, or the reaction of you trying to take that risk on the road of selling them. Like, the shit sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It sound good, and you just inside your soul to the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? If you and that go for anything on social media. Like, if you play, especially if you listen to social media, especially if you own social media, like, look at the shit that benefits you. Look at the shit that benefits your soul. Because if you it's all you listening to, you know the word, the old saying, birds of a feather flock together. And that go for you even listening to some shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be hanging with that motherfucker. If you listening to this motherfucker every time you waking up, or feeding your brain on this every time you waking up to titties and ass and twerking, that's what you're gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the outside world, if you feed your mind to basketball, eventually you're gonna be wanting to dribble ball. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think wisely what you want to feed your brain and your soul, because your brain is very unique. That's the best tool that you got on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And everything. And you know how music get when they touch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, look at gospel. If a gospel song can touch a motherfucker like that, and you doing all that crazy shit in church, what you think the street? I mean, you know, what you think the streets will do to you? You got to think of it like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Look at the gospel music and how it do how your grandma get the jerking and shit in church and shit. You know what I'm saying? I never can understand it. That shit ain't no different from the same shit we listen to out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I gotta answer to that question. Like, you just gotta, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Bro, like, how are you able to handle them turbulent time that you was going through, bro? Like, how did you get through?
This goes right back to like, since a kid, I ain't gonna lie, like, since a kid, I always kept shit gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always kept shit gangster. I say this in particular, like, me myself is like a genie, and you call a gangster disciple. And you just being that. You know what I mean? Use that word gangster, bro. It's a certain way you gotta move with it. You can't move goofy with it. You can't move lame with it. So it's always been embraced to me, like been built inside me, like marinated inside me to always keep shit solid, keep shit 100. So, like, basically, and the number one rule is, you know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know exactly what you signed up for before you do it. So don't, and this goes back to the 6ix9ine situation. Like, win, lose, or draw, you know what I'm saying? No, it's yours. You know what I mean? Don't point fingers at nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for no handout. Don't look for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't expect nobody to bail you out. Like, make sure you got yourself at the end of the day. Out of all those 3 times that I got locked up, I bombed myself out of jail. I lost my own money. I took my own L. I took my own come up off every single situation. I took everything that came with it. And certain niggas really go out either side with the situation. Like, if you out here just telling, knowing damn well, you know what I'm saying, this shit was fun to you when you was doing it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And when shit hit the fan, you know what I'm saying, it make your, you know what I mean, as a character, you lose all types of respect for it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how did I get through it? I prepared my mind for it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be moving out here just listening to shit, and they soul be geeked up on so much goofy shit, they don't even understand the basic movements behind it. Like, they end up, you know what I mean, just moving with a chicken head off. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Moving dumb as hell, like losing your life over dumb shit. Like, just retarded. Like, it's so much. Cause I'm really not too much of a talker, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about asking half of the times, but, like, if I had to answer that, like, how did I get my mind through it to prepare? You know what I mean? Prepare for L. And that go for anything. And you gonna always, everything can go bust smoother when you know in the back of your mind that this bitch gonna cheat on you. When you know in the back of your mind, it's possible for me to die doing this shit. When you know in the back of your mind, you prepare yourself for the work. And I always prepare myself for the work. Like, what if I get locked up one day? What if this happens one day? What if I die one day? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever you doing, man, prepare yourself for the worst so you can beat all odds. How the hell, you know what I'm saying? You can't beat all odds if you don't prepare yourself for that.
That's true.
And
That's
that's what
true.
it was. That's what it was. That's what it was for me. If I knew I'm gonna be out here taking this risk 8 hours, taking these pillows up and down the road, the odds you know what I'm saying, you getting pulled over by this little sheriff is kind of slim. So prepare your mind for that. You know what I'm saying? Prepare
Mm-hmm.
your soul. Like, it was days before it even happened. I prepared my soul. I had nightmares, dreams. I thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about every outcome of what this can happen, and try to. Time don't wait on nobody, but time is something precious. It's precious
Yeah,
as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
that's
And
true.
niggas don't be using that wisely. Meditate your brain and think about your moves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas really just going off the music and moving too fast. Ain't moving, you know what I mean? Think. You know what I'm saying? Use that brain. A lot of niggas don't use that brain. They let other motherfuckers think for them. Don't let Dirk think for y'all, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't let nobody think for y'all. Cause like having somebody, a nigga can have a key to your brain and he ain't even got never see you. He ain't never got to see you in your face. And it's the internet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
A lot of these people out here, you ain't even got to be in the streets. You can be a stripper. Cardi B got a key to a lot of these kids' brains. And they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
Be careful what you feed your brain and your soul. You know what I'm saying? Because letting somebody else have the control of that,
Mm-hmm.
all it's going to lead, because they don't really give a fuck. All it's going to do is lead to destruction. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true. That's very
If
true.
you're going to be doing something, make sure you got the key to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's real spill, bro.
Yeah, so like, just be careful. Be careful. Make sure you manage the key at all times. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
you let somebody feed to your soul and controlling your vibe for the moment, know at the end of the day that you got the end call button to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't keep on, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody trick y'all into shit. Cause a lot of people, it's trust at the end of the day too. A lot of people that certain things can control them. Like a lot of people we think, oh shit, it's all good. I've been smoking weed since I was in third grade. But look, if this weed is stopping you from getting the income of your money or getting a bag for your kids or you know what I'm saying, stopping you from passing your exams, that shit is controlling you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Self-evaluation. Think about it. Is this shit controlling me? Think about, do you have control of your shit? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So just be careful. Just be careful. That's one thing I can say. Be careful. Be real careful on what you.
yeah. All right, hey, bro, man. And what are some of the life lessons you've learned from just like this past school year?
Past school year, I want to say loyalty,
Mm,
loyalty,
okay.
loyalty. Yeah. Everything else, I was really mature though. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with me is, I got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? I got a big heart. I got a big heart for the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cause me coming from where I come from, like, especially me joining what I joined, you never leave your brothers behind by all costs, no matter what level you is on the life. And I still go by that to a certain extent. But just because you move like that, like it's deeper than that. Like when you know somebody ain't for you, man, you get that shit gone. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Get that shit out the way. You separate yourself from that fuck shit, loyalty, man. I used to settle for bullshit. Settle for niggas that you would do so much for a motherfucker and then turn their back and be like, you ain't did shit for me. Niggas like that, you ain't gotta keep around. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Just you ain't gotta keep around, man, cause they showing you your hand. A motherfucker gonna show you their hand every single time. And that's the problem. And that goes back to, you know what I'm saying? You knowing. God gonna like, it's a reason why you feeling that way. It's a reason why you want to cut them off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Go through that. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't hit your soul and hurt your mind for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Go for it. Like, and that's the thing about me. I have so much of a big heart. Fuck them people. You gotta learn how to say fuck them people. Sometimes you gotta separate people to get where you need to go. A lot of
Yeah,
motherfuckers, especially if you ain't a billionaire or you ain't a millionaire, you just a crab in a bucket trying to get out. Just think of
mm,
a big ass crab. Think of a big ass crab bucket, right? Full of
mm-hmm.
people that's trying to climb the fuck up. And picture everybody that got
Yeah,
millions on top of the bucket at the ring of it, the whole circle. And they looking down at y'all ass. with guns, ropes, trying to get you up. It's all type of people in that ring of that bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't got no million, nigga, you that crab in the bucket. If not all crabs, get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
A lot of crabs can't even get a chance to make it up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get stepped on. It's one thing you don't want to do, get stepped on. Because every time you walk outside this house, especially if you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where I come from like, you know what I'm saying? It's a purpose. You meant to be great, so use it. Don't waste it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one, you know, to a baby to 11 years old, your mind is weak-minded. It's okay to be Disney Channel. It's okay to do SpongeBob shit. You know what I'm saying? And fuck yourself over. But like, once you get to a certain age, man, this shit get real. You can't get your ass wiped and your paper changed for the rest of your life. Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's time for you to turn on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Manage life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I had to understand. And certain people, like, you gotta know, not everybody your friend, man. Not everybody your homie. Not everybody your homie, man.
Talk on that.
Not everybody your homie, man. They can do your homie, man. Look, I done seen it all. Because when it come down to it, especially when you doing when you want to risk doing goofy shit, like street shit that you ain't got no business doing, or you got, you know what I mean? Just know, you know what I'm saying? When that paddle hit, when them years hit, telling you, your friend ain't gonna want to take that shit from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when he knew he was wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All types of shit, like, even if he don't want to take it for you, your man might write on you, might tell on you and say, oh, it was all him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody ain't your friend, man. Your friend might not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody got a dick just like you got a dick. Your bitch look good. You know what I mean? Stop friends and take your bitch. Fuck your bitch. I know that shit happened before. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. Everybody ain't your friend, man. Because everybody capable of doing wrong. Can't nobody hurt you but your friends. Think about that. Let that shit sink in. And like I say, since a kid, I always paid attention to certain slogans in life. Certain shit they have said on TV repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody your homie, or you know what I'm saying? You have not because you ask not. Certain little shit grandma used to tell you, man. That shit.
Yeah.
Them 5 keys, man. It's a lot of keys. It's 1,000 keys in that rule book. I mean, 1,000 of slogans they slurred around. Once a lie, always a lie. It's the reason why they saying this shit. Them slogans been passed on for millions of years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even in the Bible. 1 eye for an eye, 2 for a 2. Like, this shit, you know what I'm saying? Think about them small ass shit you hear. It ain't just that. It ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't just like a little quote. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. That's really knowledge. Knowledge, man.
That's true.
Think about what you're saying. Think before you speak. Really think on them small ass slogans you be hearing in movies or grandma told you in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. And like I said, like everybody, you gotta pay attention. Like, I'm gonna get back on my point. Like, a person that you in tour with, a motherfucker that you don't really like, they can never get up on you. You know why? Because it's already built in your mind you don't like this person. It's already built in your mind you don't even fuck with this person. So you on defense at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't nobody hurt you but your teammates half of the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can't nobody hurt you unless they close to you. You got to think about it. Because somebody that you're a tour with, you won't even let them in your circle. You won't even let them know what your left hand do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't hurt you. And even if they did, you hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It always be the ones closest to you. Yeah. Closest to you that'll hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real mindful. Like, be real mindful of the people that you keep around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that shit remind me of a 50 Cent quote, bro.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I look at all my friends, like, I'm not worried about my ops. I look at my circle. You know what I'm saying? Look, who is still going to be in here? Still be by my side 10 years from later. What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to them because your friends be the ones to backdoor you.
Yeah.
Your friends be the ones to get close up on you and tell your secrets and tell your bitch who you fucking on. You know what I'm saying? Think about everybody that did something wrong to you. I bet you it's somebody you fucked with.
It's tough, bro. It's tough,
Every L
bro.
you ever took, think about every L you ever took. Anything that ever broke your heart, I bet you it was something you used to love. Like a family, a
Tough,
bitch,
yeah.
a friend, a mama with a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man.
anything that ever hurt you was something you loved before you hurt it.
Yeah.
So be careful on the shit you love. Be careful on the shit that you say you love. Look at them things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta have a militant mindset. Niggas really don't even be, they just be hearing shit like, oh, it is what it is. Stop moving off faith. Move off logic. You know what I'm
Really,
saying?
it's all
You
about
got,
like having a strategy, really. You
yeah,
know.
strategy. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
ones that the only people that can hurt me is the ones that's close to me.
Yeah. The man 50 Cent said, "Love your enemies and hate your friends because your enemies remain the same and your friends always change."
Exactly. Exactly. You repeat that quote for me one more time.
He said, "Love your enemies and hate your friends. Your enemies remain the same. Your friends always change."
Exactly. And we already get the friends part, but a lot of people don't get that love your enemy. Why should you love your enemy? You know why? Because your enemy is the reason why you have right now. Your enemy made you better than what you are. Because them saying your enemies is the ones that's irking your soul, telling you can't do this or you look bad in this. Your main goal is to what? Shit on them, right? Make them feel real fucking stupid. And then when you get to the mountaintop of climbing off all that hate, and you looking down and you got your ring like you LeBron in the finals or some shit, you like, you know what? You know what, Steph? You know what, Katie? Y'all made me better. Y'all made me take them extra. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Love your enemy, because your enemy is the reason why you built up today. Everything you ever good at to this day, like anything that you ever put your craft into doing or better yourself, your enemy, it's really truly your enemies be behind that artwork. They be
Yes, yes.
behind that. They behind that. They
Sometimes your
made you.
enemies can be the fuel that push you forward and motivate you to do better.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's how it
Exactly.
really
So
be.
that's why you should always love your enemy, man.
Yeah,
Cause that defense attaching, you ain't on defensive mode for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. That's true,
So
man.
definitely, man.
Bro,
Definitely, like, a lot of
how did you like manage being like, you got a big heart, you want to do this and that for others. Like, how did you manage that, man?
manage my big hardness. Just just knowing, just like basically, how can I put it? Like that it's something that you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people move off emotions. You gotta manage your emotions. That's the number one thing you don't want to do. You don't never want to move off emotions. That's what a bitch. That's for life. Period. Never move off emotions, and that's what you have to do. And make manage be part of your everyday routine. You know what I'm saying? You gotta manage your emotions. You gotta have your emotions in touch. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
because you love this girl, you don't supposed to be showing her that you sweet. You know what I'm saying? Don't just because you got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? This is the real world. The real world. You could die today and be a fucking laughing stock. Somebody weed pack. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is a cold fucking world. So
Yeah.
like having a big heart, folk, can only get you so far. It can really, you gotta really, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Really pay attention. You gotta really feel your purpose. Because if you don't, it's like what? 18 years of your life was senseless. 26 of your year, 26 of your life what mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't really bloom they flower all the way. You know what I'm saying? They come out of jail or come out of, you know what I'm saying? Dumb
Yeah.
shit will knock them off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That one last, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stop moving off emotions. Cause when you move off emotions, so it's gonna fuck you up in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta pop this pill. I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make me feel better. Oh, I gotta go get me a bottle. I gotta get lit so I can talk to this bitch. No. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, like no. Like you gotta manage that big heart. You know what I'm saying? No, man. I used to be down too, man. Let me go ahead and give him $5, man. Cause I remember no. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Manage that shit. Critical think, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you,
Is
bro.
this shit really for you? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is this person trying to get over you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta really peep other motherfuckers' movement. Peep your own movement. Look at the cause and effect of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you,
Because
man.
it's a reason why you got an eye. It's a reason why you got eyes. It's a reason why you got ears. It's a reason why you got a mind. It's a reason why you have a heart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't use your heart for a brain job. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's certain parts. Everything got to stay in this lane. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Everything got its own function.
Exactly. Your brain controls your movements. Your heart doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Your brain will tell you. Your brain is never wrong. But niggas be letting, like I say, niggas move off emotions. Niggas be letting, you gotta have everything in this right lane. You can't have your heart doing a brain job. Your heart might love this bitch. But it's somewhere in your brain, like I say, God will throw it at you.
Yeah.
To tell you, oh man, this bitch cheating on you. Sometimes you will see it with your own eyes. Your eyes tell this place. Niggas be like, nah, fuck that eyes. You might have seen it with your own two eyes, but my heart say, know what, this bitch here to stay. Guess what? What's the long run gonna happen for the audience can know that? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Your eyes and your brain told your monkey ass, but guess what? Niggas be letting their heart be like, no, what, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My heart say, stay here. You know what I'm saying? Your brain will tell you, man, look, if I eat this cake, man, my doc told me, you know what I'm saying? My fat ass, you know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers be sick, be knowing. But niggas be like, nah, this shit tastes so good. Nah, this pussy so good. Guess what? Get your ass burnt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass over beef. You know what I'm saying? All because you ain't used the right tool. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why you got a brain. It's a reason why you got it's a reason why you got a mouth. The reason to shut the fuck up and then use it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta manage it. Just because you got a mouth, you don't supposed to talk all day. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Every tool that God gave you, you gotta manage it. Cause like you only got one purpose in life, and that's to survive. All this shit means nothing when you know what I'm saying? When you dead and gone.
That's true.
So don't waste your bullshit. Don't waste your life. I ain't even gonna say bullshit. Don't waste your life just off moving off emotions, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only thing that you have. You know what I'm saying? You got a brain.
That's a real
Use
spill.
that. You ain't just always gotta use your whole life off emotions. That's the quickest way to get up out of here. The quickest way.
Spill. That's real spill, man. Real, how are you making sure that you're making the most out of each day and getting the best out of yourself?
Best out of myself.
Yeah. Making sure you're not just wasting your time, wasting your life.
When you'll know, you know what I'm saying? I write my purpose down in my notes. So what am I doing every day to get to this purpose? Or get into my purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes motherfuckers run faster than other, bro. Like, look, if you out of purpose, bro, let's say if your purpose is graduating, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do the most, man. Move at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, as long as you get the job done, you good. Don't matter how fast or how slow you moving. If you still in the game, man, just know you doing the right thing, man. Let's know you, as long as you still working towards your purpose, no matter how fast you running, you still in the race. You will know when you out the race. Don't never quit nothing you started. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know. Cause everything that I started, I'm still in trying to fight for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I know. Like working towards your purpose, no matter what it is. I don't know what other people's purposes is in life, but I know mine is to be successful, to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Get these diplomas from my parents, no matter what my situation is. So a lot of motherfuckers then graduated, you know what I'm saying, in my class. I'm probably like 40 credits away. It's a simple fact that I'm still here. I'm still gonna register for the fall. I'm still walking, no matter how fast, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna get the kill, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? Still at my purpose.
That's true.
Still standing 10 toes down to whatever that drifts you through life. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know. You know what I'm
saying? Okay.
That's how I know. So, you know, still got another chance. Like I say, man, time don't wait on nobody, but time never runs out.
Yeah.
Time never runs out.
I like how you said move at your own pace. because a lot of people
Move at your own
they
pace.
get caught up and they start tripping and they really start to mess up in life when they try to move at somebody else's pace, at somebody else's speed.
Yup. And I don't too much. That happens a lot. And I don't too much really banish everybody from doing that sometimes. Because now you know. Because guess what? Every time you take an L, man, you should smile.
Yeah.
It's really, an L ain't nothing but a lesson. So if this motherfucker moving so fucking fast, think about it. Just like for the people that move so fucking fast and they fuck themselves up, man, pat yourself up on the back, man. Cause now you know what can you do to not reach that point again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just experienced it. So now think about your experience. Think about this L experience. Now what do you gotta do to change this to overcome it? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So basically, like shit, I clap my hands on it. I really applaud them half of the time. But when I say move at your own pace, is basically like sometimes you ain't gotta rush it. Sometimes it just ain't your time. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Just like I said, if you walking forward to something, if you walking forward or running forward or jogging forward to break the ribbon, the objective to it is to just break the ribbon. If you run, if you jog, just finish the race. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know what I mean, sprain your ankle, take an L, even if you lose, became 3rd, 15, 26th place. As long as you finish that ribbon, that all that matters at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? No matter how long it took you to get a degree or to get to the NBA and to get to wherever you're trying to get to life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Break the ribbon, man. Break the ribbon, man. If you fall, like to me, if you move too fast and you end up, get back up and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. Experience.
Yeah. Hey,
put yourself in a position. So yeah, like that's all. Like all that matters to me. No matter how fast you move, you know what I mean, just move at your own pace, so you will know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Bro, what you think about that Floyd fight, bro?
Man, look, man, this nigga Floyd, I ain't gonna lie. I'm disappointed. I'm real fucking disappointed.
What?
I understand. I fuck with Floyd. That's my dog, man. Mm-hmm. That's my dog, man. And then when you say you doing it for the culture, because I seen the pre-fight, you know, when motherfuckers was talking that shit on stage to keep up the fight before it came.
Yeah.
Floyd said something to me that kind of outstanding. He was like, man, he said it's always about race. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Logan kept on trying to tell him, stop trying to make it about race, man. He said it's always about race, man. I'm doing this for the culture. You ain't do that for the culture. You ain't do that for the culture, man. I hate when they do that shit. Like, especially when another one of Floyd fighters, man. What's his name, man? One got a little big, he kind of stocky as hell. He used to be cold, but then he kind of fell off a little bit. Adrian Broner. Yeah, like, I mean, he tried to bring Herb out, man. I'm doing it for the culture, man. I'm doing it for the hood and got your ass knocked out by that. Yeah. Stop saying that shit. Stop saying y'all doing it for us, man. You attract a strong audience when you say you doing. Stop doing that shit, man. Yeah. Stop doing that shit, man. Cause we got a big ass battle, man. We got a tough ass battle, man. And for y'all to be going outside like that, you know what I'm saying? Using cause we working hard, man. We out here, we really out here on this concrete trying to make it better for our coach. And y'all out here playing, you know what I mean? Using that, I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm gonna do it for the culture, no matter what race I'm in, I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers come in that ring with their flags, man, they do it for their people. They do. Don't do that, man. Stop bullshitting us when y'all say stop doing that. That shit be killing me. But about the fight, I'm very fucking disappointed. This is fucking Floyd fucking motherfucking Mayweather, man. Floyd motherfucking Mayweather, man. You mean to tell me you let a Disney motherfucking channel kid, he didn't talk shit about your wife, nigga. Your wife was dead. He didn't talk shit about your motherfucking wife. You let the little brother take your motherfucking hat. This shit, please tell me this shit was rigged, but they ain't gonna never say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, this shit is crazy, man. You let this nigga go a whole 8 rounds with you, nigga? Yeah. 8 rounds with you? Then you punch his ass and try to hold him up. knowing you can
You saw
finish him
that?
off.
You saw that?
Yeah, like why the fuck you do that? Why is you holding this big ass when you know like this nigga combo his ass? You know what I'm saying? You could have been knocked his ass out. What did you do? Like, what was your purpose? Was it more money each round this nigga came? Was you thinking about that shit? And that's what I feel like. I feel like it was a WWE match.
Oh, for real? A WWE
I feel
joint?
yeah. I just feel like it was a WWE match, man. I feel like he was fighting Big Show on that motherfucker again. I'm like, yeah, this is bullshit. He's just trying to get a crowd. This is all about the money. This ain't even about the Mayweather. Stop doing this. Stop saying it's for the culture. Stop for the no, man. It's for that bag. Just say that I respect you more if you just say it's for the bag. But he just said that shit a million times in the interview too. So shit, I don't put him to him. But how did I like the WWE match? It was very entertaining. It was all. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. Hell no. It wasn't a fucking fight. Hell fucking no. It wasn't.
So what you was expecting, man? What was you expecting to happen?
I was expecting Floyd to be. I was expecting him to move. I was really expecting Floyd to beat the fuck out of him. Really show a fucking prime. You know what I'm saying? But I know the Floyd was just doing this for Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was just doing this for the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because I know each round you get what the fuck, what, 10 million or not, whatever I think. $1 million a round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said they made up to 50 to 100 million for the fight. Ain't no talent. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Floyd did that shit for the bag, man. That wasn't no fight. It was a WWE match. It definitely was, man. Like, and then for the Logan guy, man, his ass can't fight. I'm sorry to tell you, man. Like, you definitely can grapple like a motherfucker. It's in your genes, man. You know what I'm saying? I get to you. You're definitely a fucking wrestler. I'll give you that. I wouldn't put that past you, no way, bit. But hell no. Hell no. Wrestling, like every fucking second he grabbing Floyd. But I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at Logan. Matter of fact, I'm apply for him. I tap my hand on the back for his ass. But this shit is crazy, man. Y'all done, come on, man. It's disappointing. Real disappointing. Like, how many times can I get disappointed? The Lakers is out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Did you think
my boy LeBron
this year?
Huh?
Did you think they was gonna win the chip this year?
Yeah, because I'm thinking out of all the times, AD and LeBron took their days off, man. I'm thinking shit, everything good. I'm thinking like niggas is up to part. I'm like, man, they took their breaks. I mean, I remember they was taking like before the playoffs even came, man. They took like 2-3 weeks off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought they was gonna get the chip this year, man. This shit really, I had a lot of money into them and lost. So disappointed like a motherfucker, man. Disappointed. But that tells y'all, man, like if you put the hard work in, man, hard work always gonna overbeat talent. You know what I'm saying? No matter how good you think you are, that's a motherfucker that's up, 4 o'clock in the morning doing the same shit you doing. Certain motherfuckers don't even get no sleep. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's Devin Booker, the Suns had it. You can see it in that nigga eyes. That jump shot ain't that wet for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Niggas be going, you know what I mean? Nah, hell no. Hard work overbeat talent all the time.
I hear you on that, bro. And it's like, bro,
you can especially Devin Booker out the game. He said he worked so hard for this moment.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Lakers squad was cheeks. That roster, I feel like they got a bad roster, and in addition to that, their coaching was terrible, bro. Their coaching wasn't putting them in positions to be good. Bro, think about this. The Montrezl Harrell, whatever his name is, he barely played, bro. And he just won. I think he just won the 6th man last year. The 6th man of the year award. And now you barely play, folks? Like, come on, man.
Look, you gotta know your pieces as a coach, man. Like I say, everything we just said follows everything that we do. I'm gonna break it down to you. You gotta watch the people that, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like the only people that can hurt you is the people that's close to you. Who the fuck is hurting Montreal to get his talent out there? The coach. That's why Stephen A. And for all the people that be watching Stephen A. Smith and Max Tibble and all, Kendrick Perkins, you know what I mean? How they always talk down on the coaches. Because guess what? Guess it's hard in other motherfuckers' careers. Look at Kwame Brown. Coaches. You know what I'm saying? Coaches. You know what I'm saying? It's to protect all players. The only motherfucker that can hurt you is the people that's close around you. Montreal Harris is supposed to be on that court like a motherfucker in the playoffs. What you playing for 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, is you crazy? This nigga's a gorilla down there. He's
Yeah.
just as good as Andre Drummond or AD. So like, come on, man. He even handled he fucked the Lakers up. Fucking playing with the Clippers. They know what he about. All they accepted him. So, but the only people that can hurt you is the people that's close to you. Look what the coach did. You know what I mean? Certain times, that's why certain coaches get their ass replaced. Cause you fucking look at Dame. Look at Dame Leonard. Like he like, man, how many times? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like new coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like coaching. Like you hurting the team. You know what I'm saying? You hurting the team. You gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out who you got coach with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Another thing is like working towards your purpose. What I was just telling y'all in the beginning of the video, like working towards y'all purpose. Look at Devin Booker, man. Failure is the key to success. I said that. I said when you take that L, man, let that shit marinate. Look, if y'all paid attention, when they go to the NBA, man, I don't go off talent. I don't go by the numbers. I really watch the game and I go by heart. I can tell by a player interview and see the dog in him.
Okay.
Look at Luka. Luka just had what a 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
2. Then I think he stretched that bitch to 3. Then let Kawhi go. Look at that, man. Look at. Think about it. Think about when the Clippers lost with them. Was that the first round last year?
No, I think I was in second last year. I think.
Think about it. Kawhi let that shit marinate. You know what I'm saying? Look at Luka. He let that shit marinate. He came out flaming up. Devin Booker last year. What he lost? Really, he tied up with the
He didn't even make it to the playoffs.
He didn't even make it, but he was supposed to. But it's just like he tied up. I guess Memphis ended up winning the game, and it was like, you know what? We're gonna take the AC. Y'all end up coming down now. You know what I'm saying? He let that shit marinate. He won every single game before when it came down to the play-in tournament.
Yeah,
and it was a slim chance, bro. Slim chance. The other team lost and gained a better record than them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they was probably down by 1 game and couldn't even touch the playoffs, man. That shit pissed him off. He went hard for them last 6 days and got a W. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't enough, man. It was an L that slapped him in the face. So always take chances, y'all opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So look, he going against LeBron. You can see it in that nigga face. He ain't give a fuck about he ain't give a fuck about who you were. It ain't about fuck that title. He don't give a fuck about them rings. He ain't give a fuck if you was going against LeBron. None of that shit. Went out like a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went out because he got heart.
That's true.
And I fuck with DB, man. I fuck with Devin Booker, man. I really clap my hands out to him. That's failure is the key to success, man. Been trying to get to the playoffs for years, trying to get that one lever. Same thing with CP3. Yeah. But they still in the race. You know what I'm saying?
That's
still
true.
Fighting towards their purpose, man. Think about it. How you think Devin Booker went? How you think they felt when they went home? Knowing they couldn't go in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
Another year worth of waste. You know what I'm
saying?
So when I seen that shit, I know, like, especially with these playoffs, man, who got the most dog in them?
Yeah.
Who got the most dog in them, man?
That's true. That's real spirit, bro. And that shit remind me of when I tell you something that's crazy, bro. It is wild how these billionaire owners never get blamed for like really having bad teams, you know. And they know who playing these players, you feel me? But it's always either the coach or the player, but it's never the owner. Like what? These niggas make billions, bro. They can make a good team if they want to. They got the money. They can afford to make a good team, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's sometimes how the rules are set up. You know what I'm saying? You only got 1 pick. You only got a couple picks in the draft. You know what I'm saying? A couple options to pick over. Like I'm gonna say Michael Jordan. That's $1 billion owner that we all know. Like the nigga, like it's like one of the worst GMs ever in NBA history. Like you should have.
That's true.
Like the nigga, if you look at all his draft picks, like the niggas that he like, man, I think he picked
his best pick. It was like Kemba, I believe. But besides Kemba,
like he chose a lot of it's a couple players he looked over. Like he could have had Giannis, but he ended up choosing. I don't know who the fuck he ended up picking up. Who else he looked over? I think Skip, Shannon Sharp was really going into details on his flaws, and I know one of them was I know he could have picked Giannis. I know he could have had Devin Booker. I know them two for sure. Who else he could have had in a couple of his picks? But sometimes you don't know. Because a lot of these niggas don't even reach their shell. Like, you don't know that this person that you picking gonna be a bust. Or this person that you trade. Sometimes you only know when you're making them trades. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Sometimes that ain't even good enough. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really put it too much on them. But at the end of the day, everybody got their own responsibility and job. You know what I'm saying? It's your job to be really looking at the game. Really looking at these players. And Michael Jordan used to always try to go off hype. You know what I'm saying? He ended up picking Kwame Brown. How y'all feel about the Kwame Brown situation? That shit was crazy, man.
Bro, he going off
that shit was
everybody.
Crazy.
He going off anybody that mentioned his name.
That nigga crazy as hell. For my favorite, hey, you want your mama's cooking, right? You know what I'm saying? This shit was telling the fuck out of me. So that shit was funny as hell. He said, I'm about to give you my mama's cooking, man. Little boy. He said, shit, steady hitting one of these, man. He was telling me.
Bro, that boy Kwame, he get to driving around, whatever he trying to get to go to, boy. He gets it going off. I feel like almost every day he had somebody. He had a new victim every day.
And for the people that watching, man, that's another thing. Everything gonna always them little the key shit grandma always tell you, man, don't matter what you doing, it's always gonna fall back to that shit she telling you. Never trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouths don't get fed. You have not because you ask not. You know what I'm saying? The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. Like, pay attention to all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to that little shit grandma was trying to tell you in the kitchen. Your pop was trying to tell you. Your mama, whoever was trying to tell you. The old heads was trying to tell you. Because it's always, no matter what you do in life, however big the situation is, it always jumps down to the core. You know what I'm saying? Even in law, it jumps down to the core. To the core. And the Kwame situation, man, it's a learning experience for me. This nigga went 20 years of hearing hatred and never said nothing about it. Yeah. Didn't go to social media, so he know. That's a man that I can. That's why it's okay. A lot of people is overlooking the shit that he's saying because his movement is much dominant and it looks both better on paper. You know what I'm saying? It looks better on tape. You telling me you went 20 years of hearing hatred on your name, hatred on TV, people stopping you from getting your money, your own teammates trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring you down and stop you from freeing your mama and your kids, and you catch your mouth shut. You let God handle it. You know what I'm saying? I respect Kwame Brown 100%. 100%, man. I feel like a lot of people need to learn from that man's story. 100%.
Bro, the wild part is he's doing better than a lot of people that's talking about him.
Exactly.
He making way, he made 20, way more 20 money. Years. He live in a way better house, this and that, woo. And he changed his whole family predicament. You feel me? Exactly. Financially. You know?
14 years in the NBA is not a waste, man. You know how much these niggas get paid, man? I'm talking 20 millions a year, 160 million deals a year. You know what I'm saying? Like raw ass contracts, don't matter. And then look, and this goes back to the crab in the bucket. Ooh. Kwame was that crab in the bucket. Remember that. Think about that, man. When you that crab in the bucket, you starting from what? $0, man. So it don't matter whatever you doing, man. It's a profit. I don't give a fuck if they pay that man $1. He making more money than your mama making. He making your mama paycheck your whole year's salary. Times that shit out too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter, man. I don't give a fuck. He got paid $8 million. I think his highest contract was probably what, like 14, 15, 20? Still, man, that ain't a bust. You get $8 million a year.
How many people you know making $1 million a year?
Exactly. How many think motherfucker haven't even touched $1 million? You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And people be like, there's levels of mindset. You know what I mean? People be looking from a dumb rich person mindset point of view, and it ain't always about that, man. That man was a crab in the bucket. A lot of people really won't understand that. When you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you came into this world with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That man got drafted in high school. He gave his mama a house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bust. Just dribbling a fucking basketball.
That's true.
This niggas is way better, man, way better. But guess how many picks it is? Probably what, like 200, 500? 500 people get the chance of this shit. 200 people get a chance in the G League to probably get back to this 500. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
If you look up out of all the players the NBA ever had, it ain't even reached 100,000 yet.
That's crazy.
It's not even up. I don't even think it's past 50,000. You know what I'm saying? People that came through.
I'm about to look it up and see.
Like, I don't even, like, come on, man. Only a select handful out of all these people on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can wear that NBA jersey, man. So, like, it's an accomplishment to me. I fucking Kwame, man. 100%.
Damn, they say only 4,509.
Exactly. People that ever touched the NBA. 4,000. Look how quick you can make $4,000. You telling me out of all the years I was watching the NBA, only no amount of people, man.
Yeah.
It's only, and people be trying, that's why they try to tell y'all, man, it's only what? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
4,000. Look how many people on earth trying to dribble the ball right now. You know what I'm saying? Working hard to what you think you finna go to. You think what you finna sleep, get your 8 hours of sleep. And you think you finna join this 4,000? All times the people that ever wore this jersey or wore these jerseys to come inside this organization.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Only 12 people on the team. Think about it.
That is crazy.
Think about it. You got a trillion motherfuckers tuning in. The NBA make millions of dollars a year.
Billions.
Top dollar. These is niggas drink, you know what I'm saying? You think you gonna trade, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. And especially if you're the youth, man, man. If you under 18, nigga, you should be smiling, motherfucker. You at your prime. Think about what you want to do in life, man. And it's kind of hard though. Like, it's kind of hard. I understand it, and we don't never hold y'all to it. Sometimes motherfuckers don't catch on to they 25. Sometimes motherfuckers don't catch on to they 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why you 18, man? Why you 16, man? Man, look. If that's what you want to do, man, I'm telling you, you gotta put the work in, man. Gotta put the work in. Gotta put the work in. Got to, man. You know what I mean? You gotta go at your own pace. But I'm like, man. Risk running that shit. Risk falling, man. Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you fall, man. Don't give a fuck if you fall 1,000 times. Keep going until you can't go no more.
That's true.
Until you can't go no more. Can't go no more.
Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Exactly,
man. Don't stop. Don't let nobody tell y'all can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the odds will stack against me, man. And that's one thing about me, man. Keep your mind militant. No matter what I do in life, man, it ain't gonna stop me from what I want to get. And this man will tell you on the phone now, it's nothing in this world that I wanted that I ain't never got. You know what I'm saying? This is the land of free. This is the land of free. It's no excuses, man. This is the land of free, man. Ain't shit free in this world. But time. Sometimes that shit will cost you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything comes with a cost now.
Man, look, this is the land of free. Long as you ain't got shankles on your look. When I was locked up them 3 times, man, I'm telling you, man. Now you getting controlled. Now somebody got to permanently, legally have the key to your brain. That's why you got to keep your mind sharp when you. That's why you think niggas when they come out of prison they be so sharp and they move so right. It'll tell you something when you sitting down in that room. You know what I'm saying? Because I always plan myself for the worst, but when I got in that situation, man, I'm talking about when they close them doors, that hard ass door, and it's just walls. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing but time to think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that you should have been doing, brain. That's what jail try to teach you, man. Like when you sitting down in the walls, man, fuck using your emotions. Ain't no moving off your emotions no more. That shit's worthless to you. It's worthless to you. You ain't got no choice no more. What? You can't use your emotions for this bitch. Can't use your emotions to choose what you want to eat today. No, you gonna eat what the fuck they tell you to eat. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Now you getting control. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But just even if you even in that, man, that's the only thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This little motherfucker, man, is working, man. You ain't dead yet. You know what I'm saying? It's working. And it's gonna teach you how to use that. It's gonna sit your ass down for 72 hours or how many days, not even hours, sometimes months, years. To think about it. You know what I'm saying? Was it fucking worth it? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Worth it. This is the land of the free, and it can get taken away from you. There's always a catch to everything. You know what I'm saying? Use your fucking brain, man. Use your brain, man. Use your brain.
Yeah.
Telling you, man.
Bro, when did you realize that you could accomplish anything that you put your mind to?
I want to say visualizing other people moving. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Watching people the same race or the same place where I came from. I don't care what race you are, man. Mm-hmm. If I'm a basketball player.
Well, what was that moment for you, bro? When you realized, oh shit, I can do anything I want. What was that moment for you, bro?
How can I put it? The moment for me was really like that goes back like me just watching somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like that's enough for me. That's enough for me to see somebody come from went to the same school I went to and caught a record deal. Came from the same city I came from and now a billionaire off making Yeezy shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. His mama know sat in the same church out my mama did. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that was visualization. You know what I'm saying? If you can see it, you can do it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody, if you can see it, like if you can see it, if you can vision it, you can do it. Anything is possible, man. Me seeing the next person do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta hold yourself accountable. Like, no matter what the fuck you want to do in life, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
No matter what. But just know, prepare your mind, because ain't shit perfect. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take an L doing whatever you doing. Mm-hmm. Keep your mind, you know what I'm saying? Keep your mind sharp on it. But that's when I knew. When I knew is me visualizing somebody else that was either close to me on TV or somebody, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Giving me that extra spark. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? If this person can be, if he could be president, shit, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at Michelle Obama. This bitch came from what? 59th and King Drive?
Man.
She down the street from 600. She came from 64. She can wait. 60. Let me correct that. 64th and King Drive. The shit that niggas rap to. Mm-hmm. Lil Durk and Keith, man. Them project builders, man. She came from the trenches. Yeah. What? She's the first lady? First lady, anything is possible, man. That's anything true. Is possible, man. Now look at her. Like, look how much she paved the way, man, for the youth, for the people that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's like, true, you just gotta hold yourself accountable, man. Like anything is possible, man. Anything is possible, man. You just gotta put the time, put your work ethic in, and dedicate it to it. You know, put your work, you know.
Hard work and dedication.
Yeah, hard work and dedication, man. Me just seeing somebody else do it, like I always told myself, like shit, if he could do it, I could do it better. If she could do it, I could do it better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Bro, I remember all the times. You remember we used to hit the field, bro?
Oh yeah, man.
We used to go on runs.
I love it, man. I ain't gonna lie. And it taught me a lesson, man. It taught me a lesson, man. Dedication was the key, man. And all that work, bro, it didn't go to waste, man. It didn't go to waste, man. Like when I came to that high school, man. When I came to that high school, the weakest high school in Illinois, man. The weakest high school, like this shit weak as hell. They couldn't get to the playoffs. It took them what? 40. I broke a record. It took these kids. It took this school 50 years. 50. This school ain't never seen a playoffs in like 50 fucking years. I'm talking about this was like in the 19 motherfucking 60. Like when Jim Crow was going on, these motherfuckers ain't never seen a playoffs. Me and my group changed that, and a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I accomplished the goal. I'm like, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably can't make it to the NFL. Like, focus on what you got in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That's the key that I want to pass to everybody too, man. You know what I'm saying? When I say move at your own pace on certain shit, focus on the shit you got in front of you, man. Yeah. Clean up this shit, then on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's one thing I was focusing on. I wasn't even focused on trying to get the state or anything. I'm like, no, what I'm focused on every team that we got up going up next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing about playing any sport, man. Stay in your position, man. Sometimes I can't play for the quarterback. Sometimes I can't play for the running back. I can't play for the wide receivers to catch the ball. But what I know I can do is focus on my position. This defensive end. And my goal is to what? Stop this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clear all this shit up. Get my tackles. Go ahead. I can change the altitude. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that taught me, football taught me in life, man. Discipline, man. Play your position. Worry about your position. You can really change the altitude of the game if you just focus on your position. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a long, I'm like, man, I could do that. The only reason why we losing is because of no. Keep your team on board. It shows, you know what I'm saying? Team, I could never understand. I'm thinking like, damn, we losing all our games because niggas can't catch. We losing all our games because niggas can't catch the ball. I end up trying to focus on my damn self, and it got us so far. Yeah. It got us so far, and it benefited me in the long run because I'm focusing on my position, man. I'm focusing on my drifter glory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On these sacks. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the thing I got in front of me, and this is a white tackle, left tackle. My goal is to get past his fat ass and fuck whatever else they got going on. I'm fucking up they mothership, fucking up the quarterback every single play. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you set the tone. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make other people like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Play your position, man. Play your position. And what's that, cuz?
No, go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, like, play your position. Like, I remember playing for the school, man. I'm like, fuck it, man. This school, like, it is what it is, man. Like, we couldn't get a win, but like my team, bro, everybody was just so locked in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got everybody together. Like, cause when I got there, bro, the team was just so toxic. They always depended on the quarterback or somebody to do something. I'm like, man, I used to get me coming up being a senior. I'm like, oh, fuck this. I told myself that shit dead.
Yeah.
That shit dead. And them times that we put in, man, we put that hard work in. I'm talking about this man right here used to wake me up every single morning to run, catch a ball, no matter what it was. Yeah. Like, and it made the motherfucker better. Like you put that work in, that hard work. I'm talking about it was times that we would work out 6 o'clock in the morning, get done around the afternoon, and wake back up at 9 o'clock and still want to throw the ball. I'm talking about 9 o'clock at night. We like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Still to this day, I don't really think can nobody guard me. And I don't even play wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We had some real training sessions there, man.
Exactly.
We was really working as hard as we could, bro. You feel me? Trying to do what we can to level up somewhat, you know?
Yeah.
My players wasn't trying to stay in and ginger ears for the rest of their life.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure, man. That's one of them, man. Yeah, man. Dedication is the key, man. Put that hard work is the key. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you can see it, man, you gotta believe in it first, though. If you can see it, you gotta believe in it.
Yeah.
Then if you believe in it, you gotta put that work in. Yeah. Once all them three come together, cause that means you just use all three tools. What I tell you, like I say, always go to the core of what I'm saying. You got eyes for a reason. You got a heart for a reason. You got a brain for a reason. And what
Mm-hmm.
I just told you, you got to see it first. You know what I'm saying? If you can visit it, then you can do it. That's what you got your eyes for. You just visualize. You can't use your heart for an ass job. You know what I'm saying? No.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, like, if you can see it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's possible because you've seen it. You visualize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when it's time to use your heart, you got to believe in it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
when you use your heart. You got to believe in it. Then you put the work in. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Put that movement in. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason for everything. Everything got place position.
I feel you, man. Bro, is there anything else you like to say to the people before we leave, man?
Stay focused. Stay focused, man. If they say you can't do it, like no matter what it is, man. Stay focused, man. No matter whatever you going through in life, man. Just know pain is always temporary. It's temporary. That's one thing my man's told me right here, man. Like, trust me, man. Pain is only temporary. Just always remember that. Don't be scared to take your risk, man. Because guess what? You're gonna fall anyway. You're gonna lose anyway, man. So just pain is always temporary. Ills is only temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep your mind sharp, man. No matter what you're doing in life, man. Stay focused. Stay focused, man. Stay focused and keep your mind sharp, man. Keep your mind sharp.
That's true, man. That's true, man. Bro, let
Keep
everybody know where
everything
they
in
can
touch.
follow you at, man.
I ain't really too big on social media, man, but y'all can follow me on Snapchat. Femo Reckless, man. FAMO. Then Reckless, REACKLEZZZ. 2 Z's. Y'all can follow me on the Snap, man. I'm gonna have that in the link of the video, man, when this drop, man. So yeah. Just holler at me, man.
Yes,
Got
sir.
y'all, man.
Yes,
It's
sir,
much
man.
love, brother, folks. Thanks for putting me on this, man.
You know I have to have you on. It's only a matter of time.
Head to, man. I'm gonna have to come back to this, man. Gonna have to come back. This time we might have to bring the gang on here. We're gonna have to bring the gang on here. We're gonna have to, man. They gotta see the goofy side of us, man. There's more to this shit, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even get to show y'all the goofy version, man. This is me being serious because I had to. It's just something in me, man. A drift in me. I had to get this off, man. But y'all gonna see me a little bit more, man. It's more to this. More to this shit, man. I'm really retarded, man. Really retarded. I'm letting y'all know, man. Don't let this street shit fool y'all.
There's
We gonna bring the gang on here next time.
There's a lot of layers to us, man.
You gotta bring the gang on here, man. A tough ass, man. Got to. We gonna see that shit next time, though. Definitely.
For sure,
Definitely coming soon, man.
Yes, sir, man. That completes this episode of Checking In with Brando. Yes, sir.
Checking In with Brando.